Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different than my other videos. It is more of a casual video where I use anything I can to see the biggest number my Zani can deal. There's no specific goal, but I do hope I can cross 200k. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. This will be my Zani's pretty mid build, hard carried by her signature weapon, and as you can see the echoes are really mediocre, the 4 cost and this 1 cost echo especially. I leveled every single echo I found and even used modifiers, but yeah, that's how leveling echo is. Anyways, moving on, these are her talents, maxed out Forte and Liberation, and she is S0. Phoebe is using Jeji's signature, the Moonlit set to give buffs, and she is S0. Shorekeeper is rocking her standard build with variation and rejuvenating glow set, and she is S0 as well. Let's first check how much damage she can do without any external buff. I will just take a random boss, and yeah, this one works. Do the standard rotation from Shorekeeper to Phoebe, activate her Confusion state, apply Spectral Frazzle using the Liberation and 2 heavy attacks, then intro to Zani and use her enhanced skill to activate her Sunburst. And now, well, that didn't work out. Maybe I can try it on a tacit field because there are lots of enemy waves. While we are at it, let's find a tacit field with increased damage for spectral characters. Let's see. Havoc damage is increased. Fusion damage is increased. Glacier damage, and there should be one down here. Aero damage. No spectro damage here. There has to be one in Huanglong. Aero damage. Fusion damage. Intro skill damage. And the spectro damage is reduced. Aero damage is increased. Electro damage. And there should be one here which has electro damage again. Isn't this racism against spectral damage? Well, whatever, I will just pick a random one and hopefully the enemies can last till I complete Zani's attack string. This enemy, he doesn't have spectral resistance, right? Okay, so 111k on heavy attack and 109 on liberation. The current Hour of Adversity has some really nice buffs for Zani. Let's try her damage there. Oh, look at that cool kick. But before that, with all the buffs, my Zani can reach 83% crit rate. So I think I can sacrifice some to get more crit damage or some other stat. Let's see. I cannot change the Morning X, I think, cause losing out 10% crit rate is huge and I don't want to crit fish. I can give up the 6.9% crit rate from the 1 cost echo and use a different one. Not this, not this. Yeah, this one looks the best that I have. And now we go in Tower of Adversity. Heavy attack damage buff is increased by 20% and Spectral Frazzle amplified by 100%. That's a very solid buff. Hopefully we can reach 200k here. $155k. We are only like 45k behind. Now let's bring out the big stuffs, the food buffs. There are 2 main food buffs that I am going to try with. One is the famous Mori pot and the other one is called Every Flavor Bellless Crab, which gives 22% attack and 24% crit damage. It is a new recipe that you can buy from Gonodola market. Sadly, there's no food we have that can give 40% heavy attack damage bonus like these ones. or that would have been a better option. And to take it further and increase the damage more, I will do it on this crownless hologram challenge because it can give up to 60% crit damage as long as you can do 4 dodge counters. In fact, you can get the buff here and teleport out and still have the buff for a couple of seconds till it runs out. This becomes really helpful for showcases. Only if there was a tacit failed buffing Spectre damage, I could have increased the damage further. But anyways, no use crying over it. Let's first start with the Mori pot. It would have been so much better if Varina gave me her special dish. Oh, and of course there will be Spectro Petrol used for Spectro damage bonus, squeezing out everything we can. And with the Mori pot, the damage is pretty much similar to the Tower of Adversity damage. I kind of expected more, but can't do anything about it. And now we use our second food buff, the Bellless Crab, and of course Spectro Petrol along with it. Let's hope we can cross the 155k mark with this. There's no much increase. Now that's weird. As a last resort, I will try with Brand's specialty as well. It gives 28% heavy attack damage bonus. I don't think it will create much difference, but let's try it anyways. It's pretty close. Now if only there was a food giving 40% buff, that would have been much better. But now what? We couldn't manage to cross 200k. I think there's one more method we can try. So a thought crossed my mind. All this time we have been trying with a heavy attack. What if we used a second liberation? Because technically speaking, it has the highest multiplier. Even though both the heavy attack and Spectre Fragile amplification buffs from our weapon and Phoebe can increase the heavy attack damage, but it doesn't hurt to try. We wait for 8 seconds for the second liberation to be available. And it worked. I got more damage with it. So now what we can do is use Jianshin with her to pump up the damage further. And for the food buff, I forgot whether I used Mori pot or the Bellless Crab, but the results are quite similar, so it doesn't matter. And we did it, we crossed 200k. But wait, I just remember since this is liberation damage, I can use this food that gives 40% liberation damage bonus, and this will be the final buff we can squeeze out and the highest damage we could get. So let's go and hope for a bigger number. $213k, this is quite good. It would have been much higher if I had like liberation damage bonuses from my echoes, but yeah, it works. Now I want you guys to try out this method and let me know how much your Zani can hit. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see more such casual videos in the future. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.